Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are sitting down and chatting about some new makeup launches, some that I'm really excited about and some not so much. You guys seem to really enjoy these videos, so I'm going to be throwing out more as time goes on. And yeah, so let me know what other kinds of videos you guys are enjoying right now on my channel, and then I'll try to do more of those. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I do want to start this video by saying that this is not in any way meant to hate on any brands or throw shade at any brands. Please do not use this video to attack any brands that I mentioned here. These are just my personal opinion and this is for entertainment purposes only. I am a professional makeup artist working in the industry, so I do have a lot of knowledge as far as what works and what doesn't, and mainly this video is just my own personal opinion. It's not based on any facts. So yeah, let's get started. I want to start off by this new thing that I saw on Trendmood. All of these are going to be from Trendmood because that's where I kind of like keep up with new launches. So I thought that this was interesting because this is Chanel Beauty eyeshadow quads. And I kind of was intrigued by this at first because I feel like this kind of gives you like a nostalgic kind of feel of like vintage Chanel. You know, we have all seen this sort of thing before from our moms and things like that. So it's kind of like a nostalgic vintage Chanel kind of look. But I do feel like the quads itself just look very frosty. The sort of like red, green, yellow, pearly shades, lots of pearls, lots of shimmers, not lots of mattes. So I'm not very interested in this. It is pretty, I will give it that. It does give you that sort of like pretty Chanel vibe, but I feel like with where makeup is right now and how brands have evolved so much, and nowadays there's so much like affordable brands that are really great. So I feel like if you really want to step it up in today's culture, makeup culture, this has to be a step up from what this is. This is just like a bunch of shimmers in a quad that is probably super pricey because it's Chanel and it doesn't seem like super innovative to me. So I will pass on this, but it is pretty. I will give it that. Here is another item, new launch from Real Techniques. I do really love Real Techniques brushes. These are the nudes collection, so they have eyeshadow brushes, blending sponges, sponge duo actually, makeup cosmetics bag, makeup face brush, and a powder brush. Which these are, and like a lot of different kinds of those it seems, which that's really nice. I really love Real Techniques as far as an affordable brand. I think that they're a very good brush brand. And I do like the nudes. I feel like that's very much like trending right now, all of this nude in the nude bag, which the bag seems like it has like two zippers, one on top and one on the bottom. So it does seem very nice. I'd be interested to try out some of these brushes because they seem kind of different. Some of them have like a really nice angle to it. So it seems pretty interesting. I probably won't try out the sponges just because you guys know I have my favorite from Amazon, which is like only a couple of dollars, way less expensive than this. So I might not try out the sponge duo, but the brushes look very, very nice and the bag is cute, not gonna lie. We do have a new product from Juvia's Place and they are coming out with new bronzed cream bronzers. And I think that this looks really promising. I do really like a lot of Juvia's Place products, and this is kind of like something that I felt like they were missing in their makeup brand, which is the cream bronzers. Everyone is super into cream bronzers right now. The color selection is very nice. Juvia's Place is a black-owned brand, so I would expect them to be very inclusive with their color range, which it's nice to see that they're inclusive of all color ranges and not just on the darker spectrum, also on the lighter spectrum. So these look really pretty. I'd be super interested to try these, and I'm waiting to see like if I can find this at Ulta and give it a try because they look super nice. It kind of gives me like Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel vibes. Just like the packaging gives me that idea, and like the way that the texture looks really smooth here. So I'd be interested to try these out. They seem like really nice sort of neutral tones, at least from the photo. So might be nice to cream bronze or cream contour. I would love to see it. New from Natasha Denona, there is a new mini eyeshadow palette, a Starlit palette. It's 5 shades ensemble, soft, airy, and light effects through 3 mattes, 1 metallic, and 1 bold yet subtle chroma crystal eyeshadow. And it's $27. This definitely looks like it's trying to appeal to the masses right now, what people like. But I personally just don't really feel like I would use this very often. This just seems like other shades that I already have from my Huda Beauty palette. And the Huda Beauty palette has great quality eyeshadows and has a lot more array of colors. This just seems like I won't be able to do a lot with it. And it just seems like not very versatile as far as what can be done. It's just mainly just like pinks, light pinks, which everyone has in their palettes nowadays. So, and I've heard that Natasha Denona eyeshadows, especially the mini eyeshadow palettes, are not that great quality for the price. So I personally would just pass on this. I've never tried out their eyeshadows. I mean, maybe I will in the future, but that's just what I've heard from around town. So I'll pass on this one. Sorry, Natasha Denona. Next, we have from Haus Lab, the Triclone Skin Tech Hydrating Concealer. Now, I've never tried any Haus Lab's products. I have heard from several makeup artists in the industry. They do love the foundation. The concealer, it just seems like the right direction that they would go in because that's something that they're missing. The color selection looks really nice. I feel like it could be a little bit better on the darker shades, but it does have a nice base to like start off. It's not just like 3 shades altogether. It does have a nice starting point. So, and it's interesting that it's a hydrating concealer. I'd be interested to see how this compares to like Shape Tape as far as coverage. Shape Tape is not the most hydrating concealer, but it does give you a lot of coverage. So that's sort of like a trade-off that people give with Shape Tape. So I'd be interested to see if it's hydrating and also has great coverage. That would be amazing. And yeah, Haus Labs definitely has been slaying the game recently. So I'd be interested to try this out to see how it works. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more of me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.